Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have a video that is a little bit fun and a little bit not. There's a lot of people that want to say, "Oh, Destiny, you know what? I want to like you." In fact, that is a criticism I have for Tectone. Tectone, that is a criticism I have for you. Destiny has always been a disgusting, cocksucking, retarded piece of shit. He has always been one of the worst debaters. He's got that meth jaw. His jaw goes back and forth like it's a fucking typewriter. He's always been the guy that brought us Hasan Piker. There would be no Hasan Piker without Destiny. So anyway, you can think whatever you want about Destiny. I think he is a retard. I think he's a disgusting, disgusting person. I think everything that he embodies and stands for is antithetical to humanity, to civilization, to decency. I think that his own family hates him for a reason. And I think that there's a reason why he has fallen into the circle of hell that he has, because everything that he has done and everything that he has said is a result of his own immaturity, his own hedonism, and his own desires. He is a result of embracing the seven deadly sins and thinking that you're above that, thinking, oh, there's no God, there's no consequences, I can do whatever I want. Well, obviously that's not true, and Destiny is the textbook perfect example of that. Well, anyway, Meth Jaw McGee here decided to go off on Asmongold because Asmongold had an opinion on the Russia hoax that Destiny didn't like. So he went full Meth Jaw. He went full Meth Jaw. And he decided to go off on Asmongold and say, "Oh, I would ban Asmongold from my platform." Well, you don't have a platform, and by the way, Destiny, you're banned on most platforms. Now, do I think that Destiny deserved to be banned from Twitch? No. I think that him saying what he said about the trans community, I think is perfectly fine. I've said worse things about the trans community myself, and I stand by it. But the reality is that Destiny lives in a world where he pretends that he has the moral high ground on any issue, which is crazy to me because every topic that he covers, he gets absolutely blown the fuck out unless it's him talking about Hasan, where it's the one person on Earth who's actually more indefensible, more disgusting, more subhuman, and more just vile than he is, which is saying a whole hell of a lot. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's watch Destiny's crash out at Asmongold over Obama's Russian hoax coverage, which, by the way, the whole Russia collusion angle was bullshit. We knew it was bullshit. It was a way for them to go after Trump. Everyone knew it. It was yet more Democrat corruption, yet more Democrat propaganda in the media and Hollywood. They always need something to latch onto to go after Trump because they can't stand on their own ideas and they never have been able to. They always have to create a boogeyman. It's the same reason why Hasan chooses to call Tectone a rapist or Nuxtaku a pedophile. Because if Hasan for a single moment had to engage with the ideas that these people bring forth, and myself included, or Asmongold saying that Asmongold killed his mother, saying that Asmongold killed his mother. By the way, Destiny has said things along those lines because Destiny is a disgusting, attention-seeking piece of garbage. A genuine piece of garbage. One of the most disgusting and indefensible people I've seen on the internet.
Be impossible to ever have any kind of interference in any kind of election because I guess Russia didn't have computers in 2013. What do you say? They didn't have the technology for it?
Yeah, everybody influences everybody's elections. That's never what was asserted. It's that the government did it on behalf of this, and they were doing it in a specific way with a specific goal. If they have evidence for it, then go ahead and post it. But listen, I thought it was bullshit. I did. And I think most people thought it was bullshit. And again, this is the same person. By the way, Destiny is going and trying to say this. These are the people that are trying to, they're trying to say that Biden was somehow mentally sound and mentally, like fucking functional. What's this? So are we supposed to believe these people and what they're putting out there? I don't fucking think so.
Send a fucking email? But
For sure. No, he's mad. He's very mad. Yeah, exactly. And I see this all the time. And the fact is that, yes, I do think that they probably lied about this. Just the same as they lied about the Kamala Harris interview that they falsely, they cut up intentionally to make her look better. I mean, how many different ways? Look at the way the mainstream media acted with COVID.
And, that's an interesting thing that he brings up, where CBS and 60 Minutes basically obliterated any semblance of neutrality or impartiality, where they took an interview, a 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris, and they decided to take answers from other parts of the interview and put them behind questions where that wasn't even her answer. So when you see the unedited version of it, it starts to make sense. Oh, this seems more like Kamala Harris. Whereas the 60-minute edited version, it looks like, wow, this is a pretty cogent candidate. She's got some pretty quick answers. Yeah, no. Something was rotten in the state of Denmark. It'd be like seeing a clip of Biden going, no, I don't want to smell that child. The reality is the Metheny, as they call him, Methjawdeny, he gets so agitated because he's an idiot, and he believes that how loud you get equates to how right you are, because that is the simple-minded, single-digit IQ nature of people like Destiny. Destiny has always been a bad debater. He's never been good. But the one thing that he did pick up on is that if you scream at your opponent and don't let them finish your argument, well, then the audience is going to think, oh, you're in control. Now, the reality is you're not. The reason you're doing that is because you have no answers. You have nothing to back up what you're saying. You just want to be loud. It's sort of like what Cenk Uygur does. In fact, there's a lot of similarity between Destiny and Cenk Uygur. I mean, Cenk's family doesn't hate them as much as Destiny's family does. But, yeah, there's a lot of similarity. Cenk is also loud and bombastic and equates being loud and noisy with winning. He thinks that's power. That's not power. That's just being obnoxious.
How is it not obvious that the mainstream media acts in concert with the Democrat Party on most issues in most cases? It's so fucking obvious to anybody.
See, Destiny, the way that he would counter that is going, well, first of all, his jaw would be working like a fucking typewriter, going back and forth, ding, 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 but he would counter with, yeah, but what about this? Because there is no refutation. It's so obvious that even people like Destiny don't refute it, but they say, well, what about this? Or they try to distract. They're like, well, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Because if that were true, then it would have happened over here in 2013. And if it didn't happen in 2013, like, he sounds like that, he sounds like that wild kid from the Wild Thornberrys, like the crazy kid. The reality is that he has no response to that. So he wants to do a whataboutism and try to remove the moral high ground from the other side, but it's impossible because these things are so obvious at this point. They're so transparent. There's not a single person who looks at the media and says, no, yeah, they're impartial. Yeah, they're unbiased. Or looks at what Obama did and what Biden did and go, yeah, no, they were totally fair. The justice system is totally fair. Yeah, no, it's totally fair that Trump had, these files at Mar-a-Lago that were behind lock and key, that were in these rooms that were approved, by the FBI, with these locks that were approved by the FBI. The FBI is like, well, you need these locks. And Trump's like, okay, we got these locks. And then the FBI raids his home and they open the files and then they lay them out on the table. Like, the whole corruption about that was absolutely staggering. Now, Biden left them in his unlocked garage. The files that he took that he shouldn't have had. Metheny doesn't have an answer to that. So he's not even going to contend with it. he would do one of two things. Number one, he'd try to discredit me as the person bringing this up. Oh, he's a right-wing agitator and he doesn't really care about this. You know, he'd go a mile a minute trying to distract people onto anything else. The other thing that he would do is he would say, well, you know, Trump is in a different situation because Trump could have top secrets where he's selling nuclear secrets because Trump is so fucking unhinged. And, you know, so he would use his nasally retarded voice and speak in a really, really fast manner in order to distract you in combination with the things that he's saying. He's trying to throw so much at you that you can't really process it, and then he'll just move on and claim a moral victory, even though nothing was said, no victory was had, it's just more empty words. Destiny could not sit down and explain all of the different things that we've seen over the years that have led people to the conclusions that they have. There is no answer to it, so he doesn't even try. He tries to shame you into thinking that you're crazy. It's what Hasan does. Hasan doesn't engage with anything that Tectone or Nuxtaku or Asmongold say. He just said, oh, you're going to listen to Nuxtaku, this Jewish pedophile lolly who went to Epstein Island? You're going to listen to him? But you're going to listen to Tectone? Don't you know his dad's a rapist? Don't you know that he's a rapist? Oh, you're going to listen to Asmongold? Do you know he killed his mom? Like, the most vile. I mean, like, genuinely vile. And by the way, I agree with Tectone 100%. Somebody needs to KO Hasan Piker. I'm not saying randomly. I'm not saying somebody needs to randomly do it, but there needs to be a charity fight. There needs to be some organized thing for charity. Maybe it's Tectone. Hell, maybe it's Asmongold. Maybe that would be the fight of the century. If Tectone could be Mick and he could train Asmongold like he's Rocky, and you could do this montage of Asmongold starting out and he, looking like a deflated Popeye, and then, by the end of it, he's got like this bulk, ripped physique. He's got Asmongold, with this rippling biceps, and then, that would be the funny part where he thinks that Asmongold is all weak, and then it's revealed, oh no, actually Asmongold bulked up. Asmongold buff. Let's see if they got it. Yeah.
Asmongold, we can.
Yeah. Tectone, if anyone can do it, it's you.
That's Kratos? Oh god. Yeah. No, I don't.
If anyone can do it, it's you, brother. Tectone, only you can do this. I can't do it. I don't have communication to Asmongold. Only you can do it.
Think so, man.
You can do it. Get him off this like poison that he's putting in his body.
This is made by AI? Yeah, I guess so. And
oh god. Oh god, reality would be so fucking great. The content would be magnificent if if Hasan agreed to a fight with Asmongold because he thought, oh, Asmon's scrawny and I can definitely win. Hasan is so much of a narcissist that he would probably agree to that for the cloud. And then if Asmongold got to the ring and the thing's about to start and he pulls off his robe and he's fucking ripped and you just look in the sun and he just fucking shits himself. Oh man. Oh, that would be the best content in the world. That would be maximum entertainment. That would be maximum entertainment. Oh man.
Probably not going to happen, guys. I'm sorry to say.
Damn.
Just straight up, the real reason why is because like my bone structure is totally fucked up. Like my chest is caved in and everything. And so even if I did work out a lot, I still would not look good. I'm like deformed, right?
Dude, I don't care if you look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. If you add some bulk, all you need for Hasan is a glass cannon. All you need is one good shot. Hell, you could just focus on bulking up one arm like your Quagmire after discovering internet porn. All you need is one shot. Do the world a favor, Asmon. Come on. Oh man. But yeah, Destiny is such a piece of shit. He's such a disgusting Coomer gremlin. It's so unbelievable that this guy has an audience. But then again, I say the same thing of Hasan. I don't know how Hasan has an audience.
And somehow we're supposed to pretend like this isn't happening. It's fucking obvious. Everybody knows it. And so anyway, it was the last time you read a book, though? Honestly, I've read posts on Reddit that are longer than books. But anyway, yeah, maybe like 2 or 3. But I don't read books. Why the fuck would I read a book? It's, yeah, you just, COVID was under Trump. Yeah, it was also under Biden.
Do you want to know the sad reality? Do you want to know the sad reality? I'll break it down for you. I don't know this 100%. I would bet you that Asmongold has probably read more books in video games where you're just walking around, you pick it up, and you see that there's a book, and you just start reading from page to page, like in like Oblivion or Skyrim. I bet he's read more books in video games than he has in real life. I bet you he's read more books in video games than he has in real life.
And I'm not talking about the, what do you call it? I'm not talking about Trump. I'm talking about the way the media works. The media is obviously fucking biased. If you can't see that, you're delusional. Destiny thinking that, oh, wow, there's no way that they made a hoax up. There's no way they made this shit up. Well, what about Trump making up the bullshit about Obama being from Kenya? It's like this idea that, oh, nobody can ever make anything up. Get the fuck out of here. It's obvious that it happens. And so anyway, what was I? Why did I even go to Twitter? I got totally distracted because Destiny was mad, and I forgot even what he was saying.
Well, Asmon, it's free content. Like, as much as Destiny is a sad, pathetic, miserable retard whose own family hates his very existence, he's still content. You know? And, you know, I know that you're wealthy and stuff, but still, use him. Use him like a fucking fleshlight, Asmon. If he makes up some stupid comment about how it's so ridiculous, how could you like if you do that, just make content about him. Exploit him. Put that emaciated retard to work. And by the way, I nearly died the other day when I saw that post. Oh man, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not going to take too much time on it, but holy shit! Oh, this one was pretty funny. If you don't know the joke, yeah. Anyway, you've probably seen the the actual picture of Destiny. Yeah, this is the guy that's given Asmongold shit. But no, it was this picture from Donut Operator. Oh my god. Oh, this was. Oh, this is magnificent. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, this is great. Ladies and gentlemen, the internet can be a fun place sometimes, and I'm more than happy to use it to make content. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for supporting the channel, always. I'll see you next time.